Welcome to Hotel Abode, a boutique hotel from Sri Venkateshwara. Your new destination in Hyderabad, located centrally in the commercial hub of Hyderabad, with the best of amenities, high-speed internet and Wi-Fi, in-room private bars, rooftop swimming pool, business center services, modern banquet halls, superior accommodation, superior rooms and suites. Our restaurants and banquet halls, cups and plates coffee shop, well-stocked bar lounge, open air buffet.
Viewers, welcome to CityChat, yet another inspiring and interesting interview. First of all, I would like to thank all my viewers for your love and support you have given to our channel CityChat. Our today's guest is a renowned and talented yoga instructor. She has changed many people's lives through her yoga practice. Her life journey and story has been published in many reputed and leading newspapers and magazines. So please welcome the talented and beautiful Rina Hindocha. Hello, Rina ji.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Pleasure to be with you today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure for me also. Okay, so what would you like to tell our audience about your journey?
First, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Rina Hindocha, a yoga instructor based in Hyderabad, learning and practicing yoga from the past 12 years. And my journey started because I wanted to lose weight after my two wonderful children. They are now 13 and 14 years old, one boy and one girl. So after my two children, I was 80 kgs and I was having a lot of health issues. So I was looking for some physical activity. So in my journey of weight loss, I found yoga, and somehow I got so hooked to it that it became my way of life, a part of life. And weight loss was just a default, but it completely changed me as a person. And I'm totally a different person right now, how I was earlier. And my perspective towards life, towards health has changed completely. And it has changed me internally also. That was the beautiful part of it. And now it will remain with me forever till the end of my life.
Oh, you look so beautiful. You don't look as if you have got so big children, so older children.
How sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
So with the practice, with the yoga, what you're doing, it's, changed you a lot. Means you look very, very young. So this is an inspiration.
I know yes, it's again the lifestyle, the yogic lifestyle we follow, the sattvic ahar, all that really matters.
Saying something about the sattvic ahar, right?
Basically, the yogic ahar, the sattvic ahar is all about eating right nutritious food. I'm not against a non-vegetarian, but if you follow a vegetarian diet, that would be, or a plant-based diet, that's wonderful. Try to avoid onion, garlic as much as you can. Have a lot of vegetables, salads in your diet, and avoid junk as much as possible. Use minimal amount of oil. It's just basic. It's no rocket science, or not. Right now we are having so many fad diets around. You should be having this. You should be having that. A new term which you must be hearing right now, the intermittent fasting, which existed in India long back. All the sage, priest, and all our grannies used to tell us that eat early, rise early, and that's what we used to follow. But people on our journey ahead, we forgot all these things. So it's just a simple diet. We should eat early as possible, and rise early, exercise, take a good amount of sunlight, stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, and eat as much as it is required for your body. Nowadays, people don't understand, in the name of nutritious food or healthy stuff, they keep on munching the whole day, which is very, very wrong. We should always listen to our body and we should eat as much our body requires.
Okay. Tell us something about your teaching of Hatha flow and Vinasaya yoga to our viewers.
Basically, yoga is basically, it's all about asana and moving with your breath. Almost all the yoga asanas are almost similar, but Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga is more of strength based, where at the same time, along with the flexibility, you build strength also. And there are a set of asanas which we have to follow religiously, and with regular practice and consistency, we get a lot of flexibility and strength. And somehow I just love my Ashtanga practice. So I also practice that and I preach that too.
Okay. So practice now, it's a very hectic life. So people don't have much time. So while in the kitchen or while in office, so what exercises can we do? Can you give us some tips?
If I have to tell this to firstly, I want to cater to all people. So if I have to tell someone, a homemaker, right? Even if you while you are cooking, you are looking after your kids, on the way, their simple lifestyle changes will really help them. Like in yoga, we have mal asana where we sit down and squat. That's called a deep squat. So we should always chop vegetables or bind the dough in that squat position. We should avoid using lift, use staircase, try to walk around in the house. We can do so much in our daily basis. And for people who are working and are in front of the desktop whole day, so they have a habit of hunching. So they have this wonderful chair or the couch which they sit on. So they can do few spinal twist right and left, extending their spine, arms, gentle neck rotations, neck circles, because mostly we take a lot of our upper body becomes very stiff due to long hour of sitting. And the most important thing is they start having lower back pain due to sitting. So the spinal twist, full forward bend, uttanasana, which we can just do while sitting on a chair itself, will really really help them. And I have taken a lot of chair yoga sessions, a lot of corporate sessions, and it's a vast, it's wide, but this was just a few of them which I just told right now. But there is a lot of things we can do, a lot of asanas we can do on the chair.
Okay. And that will help the ladies with the back pains also, because most of them are
Definitely.
ladies, they
Yeah, due to long sitting hours, we tend to have a lot of back pain. And nowadays even the teenagers are complaining of back pain because of not much activity around. They are just on social media or playing games on the phone. So asanas really helps to strengthen your joints, gives you a lot of flexibility, and releases all your aches and pains. And this is something which anyone will understand once they experience it. Because yoga, I always tell everyone that it's an experience. How much ever I say about it, once you don't do it, don't feel it, you won't understand.
which is your favorite destination in India or abroad?
In India, whoever knows me, they know that I am in Goa every 6 months or every yearly. It's a beautiful, I just love beaches and it's very calming and therapeutic. So in India, if I say it's Goa, and for abroad, it's very early to say because I have not explored much. But whatever I have explored, I would say Dubai. Dubai is just wonderful.
Yeah, Dubai is a lovely place.
Yes.
So, how you manage your personal life and your family? How do you manage both being, doing both?
Uh, God has been very kind. I have a very supportive family, my husband, my in-laws, firstly, and then I try to, balance it out. When my children are off to school, or whenever, right now they were doing online, now they will be going to school. During that period, I try to keep my classes that way. So once they are back, I am able to cater them to. And another thing which is helping me, that I wake up early. So if I wake up early, I get ready with the breakfast, and then after the classes, lunch, and thankfully by God's grace, I'm able to manage everything.
What tips would you like to give our ladies? Miss, most of the time the ladies say we are busy with our household work, we don't get time. So in that busy schedule, how can they, do some exercise and
Firstly, this is something which even I get to hear from everybody, that we are very busy. I always tell them that if you get time to take a shower, if you get time to go for a 3 hours movie, if you get time to watch series on the online platform, then why don't you have time for exercise? We have been given 24 hours. In that 8 hours we sleep, and then there are so many hours are there. And I'm not saying even if you can't give 60 minutes, even 30 minutes in a day will help you refresh, rejuvenate. And even in yoga asanas, it's not necessary that you have to do all the fancy postures or you have to get into a headstand shishasana. Even few rounds of Surya Namaskara is very, very helpful, or 5 asanas if you do to start with, because Surya Namaskar itself is a total package. It helps you in weight loss, it strengthens your joints, it's a lot of benefits. It's helpful with your hair, skin, everything. So a few simple asanas or Surya Namaskara every day, I'm sure that much time anyone can take it out. But again, it's all about your priority. So I always keep telling everyone that keep health your priority too, along with your family and children, and especially to all the mothers. If you are not healthy and if you are not happy, you will not able to resonate the same to your children or your family. If you are healthy and happy within, that's what you will resonate in your family. Yoga is just not only about asana. Yoga is also about pranayama, meditation. All this comes into a package. So first get into a habit of doing a few asanas or Surya Namaskar in the morning. Then get into the habit of sitting with your breath, even if it's for 1 minute. Even 1 minute does wonder. Close your eyes, sit with your breath. Start with few pranayama like Kapalbhati, Anlom Vilom pranayama, Brahmari pranayama, and within few months you will start seeing changes in yourself, physically, mentally, because nowadays I hear this word stress, depression. People are just using it in a just very casually. But
yeah.
earlier we never used to hear that. I never told my mom that I'm having anxiety issues, mom, or I'm depressed, because at that time there was no such, we were not exposed to television, or we were not exposed to social media or phones so much like the way the kids and teenagers are now. So we used to spend time with our family. I remember doing gardening with my granny or sitting with her, listening to stories. So nowadays we have forgotten all that. So that's why I request everyone to just, if you can't do much, just close your eyes and sit with your breath and just notice your breath. Do mindfulness practice, do a yoga nidra, and or just be 1 minute in silence.
uh, how can people reach out to you if they want to join you as they need your instruction for yoga?
Oh, as for now, I'm taking online classes. I am completely teaching online. So my email ID is rinahindocha@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. So they can always message me and can reach out to me. Every morning, 7 to 8 a.m., I'm taking group online session on Zoom, which is for beginner and intermediate level. So anybody can reach out to me and start their practice with me.
Apart from yoga, what are your other interests, your hobbies?
Firstly, I love cooking for my children. I love cooking, and then I love plants. I don't know gardening much, but whatever little I know, you can see. This is just one. There are so many around me. So I love plants. I love nature, and then I love listening to music and movies on off. And of course, I have made yoga my best friend. So whenever that's my best pastime. So whenever I'm free, I practice yoga asanas, keep learning, and that's the best pastime. And of course, spending time with the family. That's more important. I don't miss out on that. So with I spend time with my in-laws, my kids. We make sure that in the lunch and dinner we are sitting and we are
Just like,
chatting.
what was your life before your marriage and life after your marriage? What are the changes? So
Uh, I come from I come from a conservative Gujarati family. I was into a family where it was always, a girl was taught that she just has to get married. I never had any career plans or anything, and I was very when my parents got me married here in Hyderabad. I was blessed with wonderful in-laws, husband, and I was very happy. Until then, also, I was never into fitness. I never did any exercise, any form of exercise ever in my life. And I still, people tell me that you must be practicing yoga when you were a toddler or a teenager. But trust me, I've never done any physical activity ever. I was just very carefree, happy-go-lucky girl, and happily married. And by God's grace, I was blessed with two wonderful children. So no need of a career or no need of doing any physical activity. But things happened that I became so bloated. I was 80 kgs. I was having health issues, and I was not liking myself. And then I started yoga, and it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. I'm like thankful to God that yeah, God has guided me into this way, and I'm very happy right now. And my in-laws was always very supportive, and there is a very I shouldn't say funny, but my mother-in-law is a big fan of Ramdev Baba, so she always used to watch him, and she used to practice yoga, and she always used to tell me, I would really love to see you also teaching people yoga. And she always used to say, don't think about money and all. If you give somebody good health and you make them fitter, and the blessing which you get, nothing like that.
mm,
So she always encouraged me on that. And when I learned yoga, I took my teacher training also. I remember I was not ready to teach. I was not that confident. And I just had one student. That's it. But I was not getting that confidence. But with yoga, with consistent practice, and it changed. And I think the universe was just helping me out. And here I am, and I still consider myself as a student, because yoga is just vast and deep like a sea. So I am still learning, still practicing. I'm still a student, and I will be forever a student. So now the life is very different, but at the same time very content, calm, peaceful, and happy. I'm able to accept myself the way I am. And internally also, I'm very, very, very happy.
you are beautiful and great. So yoga has helped you a lot. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Welcome to Hotel Abode, a boutique hotel from Sri Venkateshwara. Your new destination in Hyderabad, located centrally in the commercial hub of Hyderabad, with the best of amenities, high-speed internet and Wi-Fi, in-room private bars, rooftop swimming pool, business center services, modern banquet halls, superior accommodation, superior rooms and suites. Our restaurants and banquet halls, cups and plates coffee shop, well-stocked bar lounge, open air buffet,